This person wants to know, how much MDMA would you have to take to overdose? That's a really difficult question to answer. You can't just really whack it on a number and be like, if you take this many milligrams, you might overdose, because there's so many factors at play. For instance, someone's tolerance, how much they weigh, even the environment that they take it in. If they take it in a really hot club, or if they took it in a cool field at a festival, those things all come into play here. So rather than just putting a number on it, I think it's good to reframe the question and say, here's some things to think about to avoid overdosing, basically. Because if you think about it, say two friends go out on a night out, and one of them's like a petite female who weighs like 10 stone, and the other one's like a 15 stone bodybuilder. Obviously the meathead's gonna have to take more than the other person to get the same effect. So it's very individualistic, which is why I always think that just because your mate's taking another half of a pill doesn't mean that you need to. If you're already sort of chewing your face off, eyes rolling in the back of your head, and your jaw's in another postcode, you don't need another half a pill. Only it's your sesh, only go with yourself. But here's some general things to avoid overdosing on MDMA. Remember that the pills at the moment, the strength's through the roof, so start low, go slow. Take breaks from dancing to cool down. When you're on MDMA, it's important to take on the right amount of water. You don't want to take too much water on. You don't want to take too little water on. How much water do you want to take on? Half a pint an hour. Half a pint of water an hour. So if you look at the average bottle of water that you'll get sold in a club, that should last you around 2 hours. Just sip it, don't gulp it, because you don't want to accidentally take on too much water. As much as possible, try avoid mixing it with other drugs. Take breaks from dancing, go outside, cool down a bit. It's all good to regulate your temperature. Look out for anyone around you, your mates or anyone else around you, and know that if someone's in trouble, no problem to get help. You will never get in trouble for going to the medical welfare staff and getting help.